Clown is struggling for some bit. He was catching close. Six. He's looking down in the. He's catching. I think he's gonna go lunge for the inside. Or no, he's going for the outside. We see one. Eye contrast catching up to pure gold. You can see CLZ in the back with points for Mercedes. Matt still behind. Silver has retired from the race. Same as me. Todstar still looks like he's battling with eye contrast. The yellow flags in where? Alright, Silver Pillar has left the session. Oh, virtual safety car, first virtual safety car. Okay, that's very good. All drivers are slowing down. Drivers are pitting for
Let's go, please! Fucking.
Okay. Matt seems maybe he might go for a pit because of the virtual safety car. No, he has not pitted. Alright, we got Todstar. Still on the virtual safety car. Alright, virtual safety car is gone. Amazing Hour is going there. 5-second lead from Amazing Hour. That Ferrari is going very amazing, that drive. We got Ninos, he is pitting. I think that's a very late stop. He should have pitted maybe earlier for new maybe front wing or tyre wear. Pure Gold is catching to Badass, and Badass is on ultra softs. I think he maybe should have done what Ninos done. But let's see how well he can go. He's catching. Maybe might go for the next straight. Eye contrast and Todstar seems like we're gonna go for a battle. CLZ is going. Okay, he's going relatively well. This might be this might be a really good battle to see. Eye contrast versus Todstar. Seems like an interesting battle, both on super softs. And we can see that Todstar is only 6/10 away from Eye Contrast. Oh, Eye Contrast, big lock up from Eye Contrast. Pure Gold still catching up to the Red Bull. Can we see the 12 rods passing the Red Bull for the first time? Seems like Badass is lacking some traction around the corners. Amazing, still going very well. Pure Gold is catching. He's 6/10 behind Badass. And we can see, oh, this might be very interesting. Todstar and Eye Contrast. Nah. Todstar is catching, he is catching. Pure Gold is catching, he is 4/10 away from the Red Bull. We'll see Pure Gold going for this lunge. Really? No, he's not. Still gotta wait for the Red Bull to make a mistake. Or maybe just get past in the straight. We see that Todstar has dropped. We can see Todstar going in. He's catching 5/10 away from Icons, but that DRS is very powerful. Pure Gold is still not caught up to Badass. Will we see this? Ninos has gone on ultra softs again. Kind of a bad strategy in my opinion. Icon just again locked up in that corner, same corner. You can see Pure Gold going still chasing up to Badass. We can see at least Amazing Al still pulling away. He's put away 6/10 from the McLaren. 6/10. That's a big gap between. We see Pete. I think Pete is catching up to CRZ. Yes, he is. Seems like maybe CRZ might be struggling for tire wear or. Okay, he's on softs. So let's see. Got a 3-second penalty for exceeding the track limits for multiple warnings. Pure God has got into third. Got past Badass, maybe because Badass has maybe lost position. Still Toaster has to get past eye contrast. This thing is getting very close to eye contrast. You've seen in those time trials that eye contrast is faster than Todster. So let's see. Will Todster get past eye contrast? Pure God has got multiple warnings for exceeding track limits. Eye contrast has got a 3-second penalty for probably cutting the corner in turn 1. I can see that. Toaster is catching. I think he might not need to worry for now because he probably does not have a penalty. He's diving out the inside, lunging. Oh, that was a good dive. He's still battling for eye contrast. 2/10 away. Oh, this is a very exciting battle, guys. Do we see Todster? He might do a switcheroo like what Charles Leclerc did. Now he's going for the outside. I think that's not. They're losing kind of a little bit of traction around it. This is very interesting. Badass and Ninos is still battling. They're battling for 6th position. Todster has dropped a lot from Icon. Icon just has pitted right now. You might just go for a front wing change and go to the softs. Let's see what tire is Icon is going. He's going the softs. No repair front wing change. Oh, he has a penalty. Oh no, that has dropped him a lot. Badass is catching up to Ninos right now in the Williams. With DRS open, going 300 kilometers per hour. Will Badass catch up to Ninos? No, he has not. Pure Gold in 3rd, Todster in 4th. So let's go Ninos. Badass is still catching. And ooh, it seems like a very good battle. Seems like Badass. I think Ninos has gone onto the wrong strategy in my opinion. Going ultra and then super softs. I think he should have gone to ultra then softs. One-stop strategy. Let's see. Icon just has dropped a knife for the party where he is fighting with Pete. This seems like an interesting battle. The two AOR drivers. Eye contrast looking to the lunge in the inside. As we know, Ninos has, Pete has gone very wide with a lockup even. Eye contrast doesn't even have that much ERS, and Pete catching up to CLZ Footy. CLZ Footy has gone very wide. Corner, that means that has given an advantage for both drivers that have DRS. That might go down in the inside. Pete is inside. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful, but he has locked up. Eye contrast comes into play. Look at that. Drivers fighting for this position for 7th. See, both drivers have DRS. I think CLG should defend into the inside, but seems like maybe. Both drivers have locked up. Both drivers have locked up. Eye contrast has got past Pete. It seems like CLZ Footy is battling with eye contrast right now. Eye contrast has got past CLZ Footy. Will CLZ Footy still have the momentum? Oh! Pete has spun out. Pete has spun out. CLZ Footy has gone very wide. What's happening to Pete? Does he have front wing damage? No, he doesn't. I think he's going very slowly. He might retire from this race. Matt is still good points for Red Bull. They still need it. There might be an incident here, but we have Sween. CLZ if we might go lunge on the inside. Nah, might not, because Eye Contrast has a super soft tires. Badass and Ninos battling for 5th place. Super softs and oh wait, what the hell? Okay, I think they're both on ultras. Very weird glitch. Okay, so Badass has got past through Ninos. Now Eye Contrast would love to catch it back to Ninos right now. He is 7 seconds away from Ninos and he's on ultras, so they're both on old tires. So they should able to catch up. Gap from leader is 4 seconds, so Tosta has got up. Amazing has pitted onto the softs, so that 15, good job for the Australian Ferrari driver right there. So stops, we have one stop, Pure Gold and Tosta still going onto it. It seems like they might extend it and might go to the softs and see they might have a better tire weight compared to the other drivers. Let's see. Amazing Hour's going very good still. We can see Badass. Oh, Ninos has still not. Badass has still not pulled away from Ninos. Amazing Hour will catch up because he is on the softs, a faster tire compared to these guys. Contrast really wants to catch it to Amazing, but I don't know. I think he's going for a 2-stop strategy. CLZ Footy, it is in your own game. Pete is going oh well. He's going okay, not bad. Darren is in second, still trying to catch up to Todstar with a 1-stop he's doing. Ninos is going through the inside. Dive bomb, beautiful dive bomb. Oh, he might get the DRS from here. Badass has got the DRS. I think these guys should stop battling each other and let Amazing Hour go past, in my opinion. Good strategy for F, I think. Pure Gold is in 3rd. Seems like going relatively very slow. Matt is up to 9th now because Pete has pitted. Ninos has got a 3-second penalty for maybe exceeding the track limit. Oh, Amazing had some problems with Ninos. He went very wide in that corner, in the last corner. He must get past these drivers. Just pitted. Tosta has pitted and he's 1 second away from Amazing Hour. I think that maybe that little collision or that battling between those two drivers in front had put Amazing Hour very slow, and he's on the soft, so he really wants to get past these drivers to not lose any tire grip, or because this track is kind of a high degree track. So let's see. He has locked up. Ninos seems like he's fighting. Oh, Amazing Hour has went very wide into that corner, but he's defended very well from Ninos. Now he's trying to catch up to Badass. 5/10 away, 4/10, catching up very quickly on those softs. He has to be very careful because Totsa is going well. Pete has got a 3-second penalty for probably exceeding the track limits. So maybe CLZ doesn't need a oh, CLZ's gone very wide. He has spun. Yes, he has spun. Badass has a second penalty for exceeding the track limits of the last one. I think the last one is very bad for exceeding the track limits. Pure goal is 3 seconds away. We want to see some battle action right here. His eye contrast got to catch up to Todster. He's on the softs. I think Todster has won this. Maybe depends if Todster makes a big mistake. But we can see. CLC got another. Okay, we're turning in. Nunez is catching up to Todster. Badass. Pete has got another 3 seconds. Yeah, I think it's a total of 6 seconds in penalties now. Badass is maintaining a gap. I think he still wants to stay in the DRS range from F1 Amazing Hour. Badass has got another 3 seconds. He has a total of 6 seconds in penalties for cutting that corner of that track of the last car. I think that has to be very careful of cutting the track because this is strict corner cutting. So you've got to be careful how you're going to take the corner around it. So I believe that Tossa has no penalties at all, so that is very good from the young driver. You can see that Pure Gold is maintaining a gap, but Darren 11 is pulling away a 10, seems like in every lap. CLZ, I think he should go and maybe pit for new tires because he looks like Matt has pitted for new tires on the Super Softs. Pit is 33 seconds away, I believe, from the next driver, so that's kind of very bad. And he's going for the pits again. He might retire from this. He has got a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pit lane. Yes, he has retired from this race. The McLaren driver has retired. So we got a total of 9 drivers left in this lobby. Remember, Badass has another 5 seconds of penalties for forcing CLZ off the track and nearly causing a collision. So he's going to be very careful about this and try to build a gap from Ninos, and might give Todster the and maybe a 4th position into this. That would be very good for ranking it up. CLZ has pitted up to the softs. It's a very weird thing. Nearly spun. Not that much action, but we can see, oh, this might be good. Fresh, I think it is. Okay, we can see now. Badass is catching up. Ninos is catching up to Badass again. Seems like there'll be a battle, but I think these guys should stop battling and focus on their own races. Tosta is catching up, and he's 6/10 away from Ninos right now. Eye contrast is catching up on the Super Softs. It seems like CLZ has pushed the gap from Matty, but he should bring a bigger gap, because he has 6 seconds worth of penalties now. And you know, Badass has a total of around 17 seconds of penalties, so yeah, that's kind of very bad. So for both of these drivers. Tosta is catching up. He is 5/10 away from the Williams. Oh, I think that was a little nudge because of the break. He has to break early in us. Means eye contrast might catch up. Oh, very close. I think Tosta should be careful. It might be easier to take them over the straight. You can see that Amazing has got past Pure Gold. Nero's has pitted. Badass is still going. Badass is still going with Toddstar, not that far apart, but we can see that Pure Gold versus Amazing Hour. Very interesting battle. Badass has got another 3-second worth of penalties. That might be a total of 25 seconds now in total. This is very bad for the driver. Matt has been lapped from the Toro Rosso. They might give us Pure Gold maybe some, you know, a little bit time to drop, because, you know, he has dropped 2/10 from Amazing Hour. Amazing Hour is starting to pull away. But if Pure Gold can maintain this gap to Amazing Hour, Salesy Footy has got another 3 seconds of penalties. That is very bad for the driver. So he has the total 9 seconds of penalties now. Pure Gold has, I think he did cut the track. Toddstar has got a 3-second. This is the first warning from Toddstar. He has a 3-second warning for probably cutting down. Going through the outside. That's a beautiful overtake from Toddstar. That's job done. He might gain because the Badass might get DRS. And we see Icon just has DRS from Badass. This will be a very good battle. We can see Ultra Softs versus Super Softs, both on old tires. But Badass will probably struggle. And Toddstar should maintain a gap for my contrast. Very wide for my contrast, very wide from that corner. Will I contrast get past Badass? Going into the fast chicane, corner right here. DRS open. But with that DRS open, Badass has to have maintained with the slipstream in it. So, the lap car of Matt has it gone into AI mode. Badass has gone, he has made a mistake. Badass has made a mistake because of, I think Toddstar has braked very early from that corner, so that helped Icon just to move up to 5th place. Great stuff. I think he had a penalty, 3 seconds to 5 seconds, and he's gone up to back to 5th place. Good job from him. So this is a battle we want to see, the McLaren versus the Ferrari. Will Amazing get past down 11? Both quick drives from Iowa, we'll see. Pure Gold has lost the DRS range from Amazing Hour, so that is kind of very bad for him. So we know that Toddstar has fresh softs, so he will probably catch up very quickly. And Icon is still on the super softs, going super fast, and 10 laps to go. He might go for another lap because those super softs are very old, and still maintaining a gap to Toddstar. Amazing Hour going in there. I think Badass has lost his race. I think he should retire.